right, y'all. This is my mic on. So listen, I heard that people. Okay, so pre-recorded, recorded, and for recording and past recording that people was doing for that girl TV show before they was decided if for me to be or to be in it because I live way across town than she did, but it worked out for everybody in my neighborhood. So they tried to set me up to look really, really bad after they learned something about me as far as my ego. So, or pride or whatever, I don't know. So, my conversation, how I'm saying something, they understand it. So, they try to still play a game. Anywho, I'm hearing that, okay, so I called the police on one of the dudes who overheard the conversation and put themselves on it. You understand? For security, insurance, and for for legal reasons. Wait, hold on. All right, I'm be done with it. Talk about it. So I found out that's 4 years ago though. So they still 4 years locked in. So that's over 10 years past of them continuing a show. So I called the police. The police said people following you, stalking you. Maybe you should go to a hospital. So one of my roommates put a hygiene warrant in my name for the hospital and police security because I called the police to transport me to a mental facility for fun. That was the setup. That was the setup, and I did get set up in 2021. I was sitting in a mental hospital when, sitting there. Now, however, if you feel uncomfortable, you feel somewhere, you go to the hospital. No one should enforce that on you. Okay, so I was telling the police that, my cousin got a TV show. She's very popular in Miami, Akron, Ohio, and stuff like that. And homeboys around my neighborhood are, get money due to, businesses, whatever, and, dancers also have other lives, like they go to school, they work other part-time jobs, whatever. So Jasmine does it a little bit. So for the most part for them. So they made friends with her in Akron and Miami and decided to continue to do a show in New York after calling her, whatever. So wait, hold on. So I'm getting off track. They overheard about me talking about my cousin getting cast for a TV show. They said I'm like immature still. It wouldn't fit me to be on a TV show talking about my dreams and weird stuff because that's weird, right? So fast forward to 2028, we in 2026. I heard that they was doing. Oh, okay. So yeah, I called the police to tell them that there was a show in the works. The dude in my neighborhood keeps smacking the trans ass who got a vagina now is harassing me, stalking me. So he said, it sounds crazy, maybe. So he started talking to my roommate. Maybe you should call the hospital, put her in a hospital or something, like whatever. So 2 days later, I got a mental hygiene warrant. Then I started matching the other dude that's on the TV show and my homegirl. After I matched them, another set of hospital and mental workers, they was all different cultures, Indian, Haitian, Spanish, and white. Kind of white. So, Indian, Spanish, Haitian, white. Came to my door and was like, oh, you got a hygiene, mental health warrant, or whatever. I'm like, why y'all keep putting like hygiene warrants in my name? You get what I'm saying? Y'all taking me against my free will. Y'all putting me in handcuffs. Y'all putting me in handcuffs. It's like really, weird. When people are called to go into mental health, it's that they acting crazy. What's the word from the TV show? Irate or something like that. When you acting crazy and nobody can't calm you down. Or, somebody gave up on your expression. So I was in and outside of the mental hospital. So they was recording me looking like I'm going into a hospital or whatever, just making it look like what it was, and before different reasonings. So they was putting different reasonings behind the look of something. I called the cops for my safety, and I was put into a mental hospital and sedated and put to sleep. That's my conscience because that wasn't supposed to happen, period. So they made me look like, like a child. Like, I've been through everything I was supposed to go through. So when the time comes, it's supposed to be Gucci, right? That's what everybody's getting from it. No matter what other story anybody else have, you know what I'm saying? Anything, we went through it. And people, you want to be revengeful, you want to be mad still. That's cool. That's your energy. That's y'all defense. That's very good for y'all. Like, you get what I'm saying? For y'all to feel some type of way towards me, or like me, or not like me. That is not my. That should not. I should not go crazy for somebody not liking me for whatever reasons. You get what I'm saying? Um, I've been in a bad situations for fake, for fun, for fame. I'm like almost like a black woman president, but I'm not because of my mental, my responses, my precipitation, my focus, my goals, my genuine intentions, how it works out for people around me, with me, outside of me, from afar, whatever, through Jasmine does it, through whatever, all jokes aside. So, outside of a movie, outside of a script or non-script. So, also heard that they was on confessional saying, Jasmine was arrested and this and this. It's all fake. You understand? I called the police and they arrested me for fun and for fame to try to detain me for nothing. But you cannot overstep the reasoning of why did y'all ever put handcuffs on me to mentally detain me. You get what I'm saying? You would have to prove a reasoning of why y'all did what y'all did after my conversations for a TV show. I called the cops. That's why they was at my home. Every time you seen them, I called them. They kept taking me because of my calls. So they have to explain the reasoning of why the fuck they decided to do what they did. And then also it's almost becoming a hate crime because it's a group of people who don't like me who started calling the cops after me on myself. So these people started calling the cops on me after myself, and I still was mentally detained. The ball player, the dancer, the smuggler in the movie in real life, the trans that got a vagina now. It's just like all four of them chumps are jealous of me in every condition, every season. And the police don't see them. You understand? They see me, so they feel like they could put their hands on me. So I called the cops for those people and myself, and was defamed on a TV show, manipulated a look on a TV show to make y'all think something so that they could have some type of advantage of sitting in my face for fun. But anywho, that's all fun and everything. Believe yourselves, guys. Anywho, it's all false. I called the police. I have no situation with no police, y'all. That's all fake. I have no involvement with that stuff. Like the like the last situation that I got into before this TV stuff was literally back to back. I was getting in trouble back to back, back to back, back to back. So I'm very, very head on with the law, everything. So not only that, I was back to back and stuff. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger and just, I'm so grown. It feels so weird to be fighting people that I know that I don't like just as much as they don't like me in a TV show that has been trying to reconnect turmoil and trauma and a war within them and me. You get what I'm saying? Because they got they titties done, they boobs done. Some of them are still A-list celebrities. Some of them work with police today. Like people I went to elementary school are cops today. Why would you think that you could come next to me? That is illegal. That is against my rights and yours. But you know what? There's other police, right? So that's why it's an injustice situation. All Black Lives Matter. I never asked for nobody to do nothing for me, to step in the name of my love or nothing like that. I just didn't. I just really didn't. So I don't feel no type of way. You understand? All I know is that there is a show, there was a show in the works, and all that shit that they talking on the confessionals, they was told to say those things. And it is funny. It is funny. Because we all know TV shows. Why would y'all consider to play me in real life? So anywho, I'm good. They wish, you guys wish, and I wish you guys the best. Such as all lives, Black Lives Matter. I didn't, like, God forbid I was ever questioned in anything said. You had to understand that you would have to incorporate me in the conversation. I can't even be questioned about my relationships, past relationships, past living experiences as a child, or even like anything. I can't even be questioned about nothing. It's illegal. It's against my rights. It's just injustice. I have no involvement with that stuff, y'all, and I'm good. Please feel that free and independent and confident, and keep making moves universally, mentally. Make it happen. Open that business.